Hello, everybody. I'm doing another art stream. So now that the power saw is done, we gotta make a laser. Gotta make a laser pistol. Hey, Spears. Hi. Lasers. Pew, 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 pew. I'm sorry. I'm trying to I'm trying to get my YouTube up on my phone. It's being difficult. This is a terrible introduction. I'm sorry. Um, let me see. Let me see. So I have an idea for what the bullet-based guns are going to look like. However, I need to figure out what the laser guns are going to look like. I'm not sure yet. Um, I definitely think I want them blocky. Hmm. Thank you. I want it to be based off of something that nobody would expect. It's like a meme, like an inside, not really inside joke. It's like an Easter egg joke once you figure out what it's based off of, but you wouldn't know by looking at it or its name. Just gonna make some boxes real quick. There's a box. Hmm. Alright, I got the names of the batteries, which one of them's already made for the power saw. Hold on my notes real quick. I better get the actual folder. Alright, so Easter eggs. Number one is the that's for kinetic weapons, and then the battery names types are the 6 are PK.6? No, 6.PK up to 24. No, we'll do 48. I think it's. I better look that up actually. Yeah, that's probably real. They got 30s. Here's a 48 right there. Yeah, that worked. And a 48.PK. That's done. But now I also need to do the laser pistol itself. There we go. Okay, for some reason, the stream disconnected and reconnected. Thank you. Ugh. Luckily it's saved. It's like salvaged. It's nothing bad happened. Crap, I lost my train of thought now. Here we go. This is what I want. This folder right here. Okay, yeah, that's right. They're called smites. So we're gonna go with we'll go with the enter maybe. Could do enter, but that's awful wordy. I need a synonym for repent. The plasma weapons are called smite guns. I need something for lasers. Could do purifier. Hmm. I'm tired too. I didn't get much sleep. I'm running off of 1 cup of cappuccino. Let me see. That makes sense. It's like sleep debt or something like that. Ah, here we go. Ooh, that's a good one. I was thinking flash gun, flash pistol. Could do flare gun, flare pistol. That sounds cool too. We're gonna go flash. That kind of fits because I have another gun called a frag gun. So the flash, they're both F. So that's kind of cool. Alright, now that that's out of the way, I gotta figure out what shape I want. Um, yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. One of them's a ripoff of another game, but it's a little different. Yeah, my twist is they're basically just rocket launchers. That's the twist for mine. 'Cause, 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 ' Actually, I have some references. Let me go look at these real quick. They're historical references. Mostly armor and melee. I did not get any ranged references, unfortunately. Yes, the ones in my game are semi-automatic or automatic, so they shoot a lot of rockets. Yes, they're also extremely dangerous. I because that was a weapon I made in Halo Custom Edition as a mod. I just changed the bullet to the rocket for the machine gun. So instead of shooting bullets, we're shooting rockets at the same speed. Yeah, it was great. Hmm. I know exactly what to. I need to go look at some world or not World War I. Is it World War I? No, that ain't it. It's civil. I gotta look at some Civil War stuff. It's kind of like a parody of real history. It's a parody of real history and the Bible. But it also it's like kind of cool because it takes itself too seriously as well. That's the plan. It's gonna be like or not aura farming, but it's gonna have an aura about it. It's been done before. Warhammer 40K is a big inspiration for it. Um, they kind of do it, but not like directly. It's a little more. I don't want to say subtle, but it's not direct. Mine's like a direct, like name for name from characters from the Bible and stuff like that. I need to look up a Civil War server. Yeah, that I mean, as far as I forgot to put my camera back. As far as I know, what I'm doing hasn't been done before in the way that I'm doing it. Um, so I mean, there's that. I have seen a sci-fi Civil War game. It was like a steampunk. Artillery sword. Whoa, that's fucking awesome. What the fuck is an artillery sword? It's a short sword. Okay, so cannon people. That's a pretty interesting distinction. We're gonna grab that. I got an ideal now. The your melee weapon is your war badge. That determines what rank you are. Hmm. you know, I should probably get back to Blender. I'm finding a lot of references and they're awesome, but this is about the pistol, so I need to chill out and get back to this. I have the reference now. Looking at references is fun. It's really fun doing I know exactly how I'm going to design this. Basically, it's going to be a revolver without the revolving part. Instead, it's going to be a big fat battery. Hello. Are you fine? Don't worry about it. But I figured out the design. It's gonna be a like a revolver. Yeah, it's great. Seeing how other people think and create stuff is really cool. Especially when I used to play D&D. I loved seeing how creative the players could be. Unfortunately, the players can also be assholes as well. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. I better move this down here, because that's just going to be good. I'm going to save this before I forget and have to redo everything. It was my fault. I was playing with randos, and like they were like griefer type randos, and like half of my veteran players were alcoholics. Some of that's on recording, and it's going to be animated, and it's going to be hilarious. Yeah, it's going to be a while though. I just have so much crap I have to do. Yeah, the whole game design thing. That's true. That's gonna be so funny. Oh my god. I watched the entire stream, multiple streams of the D&D stream. I watched the whole thing. Some of those are 4 hours long. Yeah, they get crazy long. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. I think the longest I played D&D was 8 hours. But I'd have to go back with the footage and check. Actually, I did this wrong. It can actually be here now I think about it. Alright, it's saved, so I don't lose my progress. I definitely want that to be flat, so I think the trick here is to move this forward. I don't like this bottom part. That looks better. And I should just recut this. This is terrible measure file. I should recut it. Yeah, it's. I just do it manually. It's no big deal. Go. Now I can get rid of some of this stuff. I like how that looks better over here. Yeah, that looks way better. Dang, how do I do that? Okay, I see. Here, I think. Yep. How do you go? Alright, This thing's looking pretty cool. Ah, what the heck is going on? I'm gonna make it look a little exaggerated, and I'm gonna give it a big old giant like laser tip thing. We'll take and vaccine. And take this. All the way around. Vaccine. um, I want to put a sight on it. Probably just put it down here. See, it curves. It's taller in the back. We'll go with that. That should be fine. Level this out. Bam. And this area is, I think that's fine, honestly. Yeah, it's a little bulky, but I think it's fine. This right here is messed up. This. Yeah, we can get rid of this. Merge it away. Just make it disappear. Keep it symmetrical. The handle's part of the trigger as well, so see, I want to make the trigger separate from handle. And then the handle. Actually, now that I think about it, I should have it cut all the way down the middle. Just because that would unwrap a lot better that way. And this looks uncomfortable. And this looks, yeah, that's a line. Here we go. And then this and trigger. Now I just gotta connect this. I think I could just, yeah, I could just weld. I can just take this and delete it and then weld it, and it might actually look kind of cool because it like gets like really wide. Okay, that looks terrible, but I might be able to work with that. Might be able to work with that. Let me see. Just to the top. Out. Then and take this. Yeah, I'm always trying to experiment with weird shapes and stuff. I just kind of make it up as I go. Alright, I kind of like that. That's not bad. That's not bad. This is basically done now. Holy crap. Let me see. So now this needs to be marked. See, we'll just pick a random spot. Say right here. Alright, it should be a thing right there. Don't need that. Then I'm just gonna add the trigger. Now we got a trigger. I gotta clean these seams up. That's a mess. Alright, that's done. Kind of on the thick side. And this needs to be cleaned up. Exactly. Experimentation is exactly part of creativity. Uh, oh, my elbow hurts. I'm so sore. There's more space in the front. I don't know. I kind of like the trigger as is. Don't really see. The only thing I'd want to do is maybe move this back. Like that. I don't know. I think we'll just leave it like that. I think it looks fine like that. Now, the battery's already made. The same battery you plug into the power saw, you would plug into this. But I missed the booty right here. That's what I'm gonna call it, the booty, because I don't know what technically it's the butt of the gun. I guess that's true. I need to put something here because this is a laser weapon, so it doesn't have a hammer, and it just looks lonely over here, and it needs something. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put. Could have like an attachment thing. I want to go look up a pistol stock real quick. Some of these are so ridiculous. They look so goofy. It's so silly. Hey, you made it. What's up? I only did an hour. I'm still here. I'm still here for an hour. Dang it. There we go. That looks cool. I did not, on the subject of like actual food, I did not eat much of anything after work. I had 3 off-brand Lunchables and then a bowl of cereal. I gotta go grocery shopping. Okay, that looks kind of cool. I do. I need to get some veggies. I can't be. I'm not gonna buy chips for work anymore. That's just. It's grossing me out. I'm just gonna buy veggies and fruit. Hmm. So I can put a stock on it. It is modular. Yeah, I freaking love fruit. I think I like vegetables more. It's like don't eat blank, eat real chicken. That sounds like a commercial. Ah, crap. Okay, me. Dang it. Ah, crap. Grapes are pretty good. I like those ones that taste like cotton candy. That's like some crazy mad scientist crap. Yeah, what the heck? That is crazy. This could also be like an attachment point too. I really didn't need to make these holes. That's so unnecessary. Because once it's attached, you're not going to see it anyway. Let's see. That looks kind of cool. Ew, that's gross. Blech. Blech. That does not look attachment friendly. I feel like that's still in shape. That makes sense. Terrible. What if I lower it down? Well, that's just cursed. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. I think that's the right shape. I mean, I used to. I loved chicken sandwiches, like breaded chicken sandwiches, like from like restaurants and stuff. The tomato and the lettuce. Oh my god, I love that shit. Now I just eat the fake kind. I prefer Boca, but for some reason that's gone. I can't find no Boca chicken patties. That makes sense. I can understand that. I get that way if I eat too much cheap pizza, like not good pizza, but like cheap pizza, I get sick of it. It's like, yeah, this frozen pizza is gross. But if it's like good, proper pizza, I never get sick of it. I need to append. Where's the append button? It won't let me. Why? That's fine. And go up. Go up. Go. Power saw. Appending, it lets you take it lets you take files and data from another blend file. Now I gotta figure out how to. I might just have to recreate this. Yeah, I'm just going to recreate that because that's at an awkward angle. Yeah, it just shows the current window. Unfortunately. I need to figure out a way to fully record an application. So far, it just lets me do games. Alright, so a cube. Alright, that's a simple object. I got this. And cube. Oh, I better turn this off before I ruin my life. Thanks. Yeah, basically. That's a nice little fit. Yeah. Is that to scale? There. Seagull. Mine, mine, mine. That was a great movie. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. I watched it like at least 3 times. Bam. There we go. Shade smooth. This one looks like smoothed. Awesome. Thanks. Yeah. I try. I only claim to try. There is something wrong with it though. It bothers me. Is this power pack? I also forgot to mark the seam on it too. What if I make it thin? I have to manually do this because that's not. She. Dang it. Yeah, I don't like that. That doesn't look great. Um, yeah, that looked decent. I think it needs a shield wall. That's what it's missing. It has no protection on the sides. It's got protection from the front. Obviously has protection from the back. The walls are just exposed. And that is what's bothering the crap out of me. It needs a wall to protect it. Yep. That looks a little better. I could connect these. What would that look like? Like that. That actually looks kind of cool. We're gonna bridge it up. Bridging it up. I'm gonna bridge the whole thing. Let's see. Uh-oh, I did something wrong. I better just do one at a time. Face. Face. Bridge loops. Yeah. Scoot it. Nope, that one. So I have to make a cut. Where should I make the cut? No, I don't want to extrude. Damn it! Control E, bridge loops. That did not. Alright, we're just gonna do it this way. Yeah, that looks better already. Like a little holder for the battery. Then I have to fix this because it's broken. Could do. This is kind of messy, so take and down here. I don't know what's up with this thing. Oop, there we go. Alright, so far that looks pretty legit. I want to make it more curvy to give it that, like, the illusion of a revolver. Give it like a revolver-like shape. My problem is this region right here. I don't like how that looks. I think I'm gonna have to delete that. It's too curvy. I don't like it. So I think what I need to do is I need to extrude. Across. And maybe. That's kind of the same thing. I could triangulate it. That might work. Triangles. Yeah, I just need to use triangles. And I think this needs to be bigger. Oh no, it can't because the handle is too tall. The handle will stick over the thing unless I lower. Size. That. And then if I leave these holes in the back, you can see the battery glow. It has like a cool glowing effect. I could seal it up completely and then add a vent. And then you could see through a vent, which sounds really cool actually. I like the vent idea. I'm gonna go with that. So I gotta make another. Oh, I have a cut already. I just use this one. Um, I'm thinking. Um, hmm. Um, what happened over here? Huh. I'm thinking maybe like something you could you can mix and match. So like you could have one item, but this other item lets you like uh combine stuff. So like let's say you had a sword item and you had a fireball item. There's another item that can take those two and mix them together. So that way it's always you'll always ever have one item on at any given time, but you can like mix and match their abilities and you get something different out of it. So maybe if you combine the fireball and sword item, you get a sword that when you melee strike, it shoots fire or something. Jeez, the my mesh work on these corners is really bad. Yikes. Also, what the heck? They ain't even lining up. Yeah, there's some issues with it I gotta fix. It's mostly just this corner with the shield wall I made. It's hideous. The triangle down here is fine. Like everywhere else is fine except that thing. Shade Smooth is hideous. I agree, but it's designed for textures. So like if it's textured, it's gonna look a lot better if you shade smooth, because it's gonna have better lighting. Uh, but without a texture, it looks pretty bad. Also, I just realized this looks like a freaking genie lamp. This looks kind of like a genie lamp. Hmm. I'm not big. This wall. I'm not liking it. It's not doing nothing for me. The genie gun sounds terrifying. I don't even know what that would do or how that would work. Oh god. That's how I do it. There's probably a better way. I'm just lazy. Like the basic shape. Oh, oh, good night, Spears. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm trying. It's definitely this area is too bare. The area right here is just too bare. I think it's just this is too small. I think I need to make this bigger. I'm not like that. That looks horrible. It does. It's a genie gun that shoots fat genies or something like that. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, you always You can always workshop that, put it in like a game or something. I don't know. Hey, there you go. There's a weapon ideal, the genie gun. You shoot it and you get a random item. Yeah. Yo, 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 yo. Just clean this up. YK Greebles? I don't know what that means. Like the little tech parts on. I didn't know they had a word for that. I just thought it was. I just call it dressing. Scene dressing. That makes sense. That makes sense. It makes it easier to communicate what you're doing with a project, that's for sure. That's true. Let's see. That's fine. Yeah. Alright, this looks good. Front end looks good. This looks good. Body looks good. Handle looks good. Trigger looks good. Alright, I think we got it. This is it. This is the weapon. These little things, they when you reload, I should just use medium point. They'll pop out. Hang on. These pop out like, dang it, I did it again. You can, like this. It'll like steam, it'll go shh. And they'll both do that, they'll both pop out. And then the character will grab this by the handle, take this out, and then put a new one in. And then they'll close back. I did forget to do something though, which is these have no underside. Also, I gotta mark the seams too. One more thing I need to add, just so it looks decent, is I need to make a split here. And I don't know why this looks like that. That's kind of crazy. Just gonna get rid of these. And then I'm going to take these. Let's go. Oh, frick. Medium. 0, 0, and then take this. We'll do it. No, I can't. Shit. Let's see. Let's get there. And there. So. Top. Wait, what? My brain. And take this. This way it has something to latch onto. So if I go here and click this, it should, when I go to rotate it, it's like it has a latch. What the hell? It's not a perfect latch, but it does work. I could stuff it. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. This is going to require me to mark this little separate piece. Although I'm in like the dangerous territory. If I get any more detailed, it's not going to be retro anymore. I got to be careful. I'm getting too detailed. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. This just barely works. Any more complex than this, and it's going to be too much. I don't look like a lamp, genie lamp anymore. So that's good. I do want to offset this angle. I'm going to try some different angles real quick. See what it's going to look like. Actually, let's go ahead and use the middle. Down. That doesn't look as good. I could try a different rotation as well. Oh, that's not right. What if I move this down? Make it like at an angle. Like straight. But if I do that, I lose like the attachment thingy right here if I do that. Put another cut in here. Thank you. I appreciate that. To be fair, I'm using a real gun as a reference, so it makes sense. That looks kind of cool. No, it's a Civil War pistol. Alright, we're gonna go with this. I'm gonna say this is the final version right here. I can't spend forever on it. I gotta just move on. It looks like everything's UV unwrapped correctly. I will deal with the UVs tomorrow. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. So it was nice hanging out with you guys. I'm gonna go to bed. Bye. My face hurts. Good night.